Today's lesson is going to be on persuasive writing. So as we move into this unit that we're going to be looking at, we're going to be discussing different tools and strategies to create great persuasive essays and, in essence, write an outstanding persuasive research paper. So let's go ahead and get started. So this first lesson that we're going to look at today is the Hamburger Model. So there are different parts of the Hamburger Model. The first question that I pose to you is: Would you eat a hamburger without a bun? Um, if it didn't have any meat, I guess would that make a great burger? What if the bun was on the inside and the meat and the cheeses were on the outside? Would that make a whole lot of sense? Of course not. So what we're going to be doing is looking at utilizing what's called the Hamburger Model to write an essay and making sure that all the components of the essay is in the right order. Like if you go to Five Guys or Fuddruckers or whatever the great burger places are, you want to make sure your order is right. So you want to make sure your persuasive essay is in correct order and that it's right in the way it's supposed to be. So let's look at the different layers. So this is called the Mega Burger. It has everything in it. So there are four main parts of this juicy Mega Burger that has this persuasive paragraph. So let's look at the different parts. So the top bun. So this is your introduction. It's the part that should grab your attention. It's what the paragraph is all about. And it is considered the top layer, the top bun. All right, this is what you start your paragraph off with, is whether it's an opinion or a fact. It is the layer that introduces your paragraph. All right, so then you have, underneath of that, you have the meat. So a mega hamburger has, we're going to consider this like a 3-patty burger, all right? So each part of the patty stands for a reason to support your topic sentence or your statement, all right? So you at least want to have some of those. In addition to that, you're going to have fixings. So fixings includes, and you always hear me say this, elaboration, includes details that support each of your reasons. All right. So those are your fixings. So that's like your lettuce, your tomato, your onions, your cheese, things that spice up the burger or make it even better. Pickles, whatever you like, ketchup, mustard. All right, so then you have the bottom part, the bottom bun, which is your conclusion. This should pretty much summarize what you said in the introduction, and when you have your reasons and then your elaboration, this kind of ties everything together in your concluding sentence. All right, so let's look at an example here. And what you're going to do, I'm going to read this to you so that just in case it's blurred or what have you, because the questions at the end is going to relate to this particular paragraph. So you might want to pause the video and take some notes so that you can use your notes at the end of the video when these questions come up. So this paragraph says why you should become a vegetarian. And what I want you to look for and be able to identify in this paragraph is looking at which sentence is the topic sentence, which is considered the top bun. What is the meat or the supporting information in this paragraph? Also look at how many reasons does the author provide, and are these reasons convincing? Something else that you want to look for in this paragraph is how did the writer add details and examples? Where are the fixings in this paragraph? What would you coin as the fixings in this paragraph? And finally, what is the bottom bun? What is the conclusion? So again, you might want to pause the video, make sure you identify those components in this paragraph, because essentially that's going to be the questions at the end of this video. So let me read it to you just in case it's blurred. The paragraph reads as this: why you should become a vegetarian. I believe that more people should become vegetarian for many reasons. Most importantly, eating meat hurts defenseless animals. They are often raised and transported in uncomfortable conditions, and then they are killed. There are also health reasons not to eat meat. Studies show that vegetarians are less likely to have heart disease and cancer. A third reason is that it takes more natural resources to raise meat than other foods, such as fruits and vegetables. Not only do you have to raise the cattle, you have to raise the food to feed the cattle. For these reasons, I hope that people who eat meat will rethink their eating habits and consider becoming a vegetarian. All right, so this pretty much concludes this video. Make sure you answer the questions that's going to come shortly thereafter. And this is going to segue us into the research paper that we're going to be writing very shortly. And it'll tie to the thesis statement that we'll also work on this week as well. Until next time, take care.